Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. Today, we're going to be breaking down part 2 of NBA players that went broke. Be sure to check out part 1 if you haven't already, and without any further ado, let's jump right into the list. Up first, we have Kenny Anderson. Throughout his career, Kenny Anderson played for the Nets, Hornets, Trailblazers, Celtics, Supersonics, Pacers, Hawks, and Clippers, amassing a wealth of $60 million in compensation income alone. Anderson is said to have been down $800,000 by the time he retired in 2006. The child support he owed for 7 children to 5 different women was the primary cause of his financial ruin. Anderson's life and decisions are a good example of why the NBA should step in and help its players through mental and financial challenges. Even after they retire, with a recent history of DUIs, being dismissed from high school coaching jobs, and a devastating tell-all about his childhood. In the next spot, we have Mookie Blaylock. Mookie Blaylock was a Nets, Hawks, and Warriors player who was rumored to be extremely clever. He amassed $32 million throughout his career and squandered it on drugs and legal bills. Blaylock caused a tragic car wreck while suffering from alcohol withdrawal episodes, sucking away the last of his cash and dignity. In the number 13 spot, we have Christian Laettner. Christian Laettner spent most of the 1990s with the Timberwolves, Hawks, Pistons, Mavericks, Wizards, and Heat. He amassed almost $60 million with these teams and consequential brand deals, but his property was nonetheless foreclosed in 2015. This is mostly attributable to failed investments and poor business decisions. In the number 14 spot, we have Latrell Sprewell. Latrell Sprewell was a Golden State Warriors, New York Knicks, and Minnesota Timberwolves All-Star who made $100 million throughout his career. However, he now only has $150,000 to his name. This is primarily due to a ban for in-game violence, which resulted in the rejection of a hefty contract offer from the Timberwolves worth $21 million. This was the end of his career, and he now owes more money than his possessions are worth. As a result, he earned a spot in this list of the NBA players who went bankrupt. In the number 15 spot, we have Robert Smith. During his 7-year NBA career, Robert Smith, a third-round pick in the Denver Nuggets 1977 draft, also played for the Jazz, Nets, Cavaliers, Bucks, Clippers, and Spurs. To keep his finances afloat after spending all of his hard-earned money from his career, Smith embarked on a 7-year professional basketball career in France. Smith went on to work as a sports announcer after finishing his basketball career. Smith remained involved with the institution and active in many facets after leading UNLV to their first NCAA Final Four triumph in 1977. In fact, following Smith's life-changing stroke in 2019, the UNLV basketball team established a fundraiser to assist Smith's overburdened family with medical expenditures. In the number 16 spot, we have Jason Williams. Jason Williams, who played for the Grizzlies, Kings, Heat, and Magic, earned $40 million in direct NBA compensation. This excludes brand endorsements and other sources of celebrity and sports-related income. Jason's life spiraled after he mistakenly shot and murdered his driver while showing off an expensive weapon to friends after a severe injury caused him to halt his basketball career early. Naturally, this adventure has devoured the bulk of his earnings, as well as liberties. In the number 17 spot, we have Antoine Walker. Following a stellar career at the University of Kentucky, where he led his team to an NCAA title, Antoine Walker was the 6th overall pick of the 1996 NBA draft. From 1996 to 2008, he was a member of the Boston Celtics, Dallas Mavericks, Atlanta Hawks, Miami Heat, and the Timberwolves. Then he played for the BSN Mets de Guaynabo and the NBA D-Idaho League's Stampede before retiring from basketball in 2012. He would have been able to retire after his years in the NBA if he didn't waste his $100 million NBA wealth, prompting him to declare for bankruptcy in 2007. In the number 18 spot, we have Joe Smith. Smith, a 26-year-old NBA veteran and former first-round pick, spent his career with the Warriors, Sixers, Pistons, Timberwolves, Bucks, Nuggets, Bulls, Cavaliers, Thunder, Hawks, Lakers, and the Nets. Joe Smith managed to earn a stunning $60 million in pay despite his uneven roster history. In the number 19 spot, we have Bill Wallaby. Bill Wallaby played for the Hawks, Braves, Cavs, Rockets, Spurs, and Nets before settling down for a good $15 million. However, despite earning a degree after leaving the NBA, these earnings are likely to have been due to several run-ins with the law. And finally, in the number 20 spot, we have Larry Johnson. Larry Johnson was a dedicated Hornets and Knicks player during his NBA career, earning $12 million in yearly compensation. When sponsorships and other arrangements are factored